The COVID-19 pandemic has seen millions of Australians move to working from home arrangements. But for people with disabilities, this shift towards flexible work has been a long time coming, with on-site employment often seen as a major barrier.
It's another day in the office for Ellie Antonios.
Hey Ellie. Hey Ellie, how's it going? Not too bad, how are you?
Born with cerebral palsy, he has navigated countless hurdles while seeking employment.
Probably two main barriers for me. One's accessibility and the other's attitude. So with other employers, sometimes their sort of physical spaces weren't as accessible. And also other times being in a wheelchair, it sort of made it difficult for them to kind of accept the skills I had and the strengths I had.
But finding a flexible employer and the ability to work from home has been life-changing.
For me, it's been great because travelling to work every day is sometimes a bit difficult.
Travel has also served as a barrier for Greg Bruce. His vision impairment hasn't stopped him from volunteering for the Rural Fire Service for 26 years. But when it comes to employment, he says inflexibility is a major issue.
There's a very strong emphasis on having a driver's licence. It's frustrating, it's depressing. You think, well, I've got all the qualifications, I've done all this study, why can't I, why won't they look at me? Why aren't I good enough?
Before the COVID-19 pandemic, 53% of working age people living with disability were employed, compared with 83% of those without. Almost half of unemployed people aged 15 to 64 with disability say they have experienced discrimination from an employer. Improving access to employment has been a long-time goal for disability advocates, the global pandemic finally proving that working from home arrangements are achievable.
The take-home message is that it was always possible, all the time that employers were saying that it was not. It is a form of ableism in the sense that it's concentrating on that proportion of society who fit within a particular norm.
It's a sentiment Emily McIntyre, who lives with chronic pain, knows all too well from past experience.
We've been told we're too lazy if we're wanting to work from home, or Zoom meetings aren't the same as being in the office.
She is now calling for flexible work to stay.
We actually do have the potential and capacity to facilitate these changes, and now it's about, okay, whatever's happening with COVID, we have a structure, let's now not lose this scaffolding.
A COVID-19 arrangement which could last the distance while fostering inclusive workplaces. Jennifer Scherer, SBS World News.